and welcome to Riddick's on Marvel, episode 30.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
With Sarah.
And Sean.
And here we are, episode 30.
Well, do you know what? What a day for the parish.
What a day for the parish.
Mayo have won the Sam Maguire after the curse.
Yeah.
Very impressive, to be honest.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Brand New Day is coming out next week.
Next week.
This week? Next, whatever way you feel like it. Depends on whether you start your week on a Sunday or a Monday.
Yeah.
But,
Freaks start on Sundays.
And 30 episodes of this nonsense.
Yeah.
Sounds like a pretty good day to me.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm well.
Yeah.
I'm loving life in the fun zone.
Yes, this is
I'm not
good.
in the attic. This is great.
Yeah, a lot less hot.
I realise you are on a spinny chair, but I am on a couch.
Yeah.
And this
Sprawled
really suits my life.
I am very tired because I stayed up last night to watch the San Diego Comic-Con Marvel panel.
Oh, very good.
Which took me until about 2:30, 2:45 in the morning. And honestly, I probably would have enjoyed all the announcements just as much this morning if I just watched them online.
That's too late for people of our age.
Yeah.
Of our vintage.
But it was fun.
Good.
It was fun. The big news was Ryan Gosling is joining the MCU as Ghost Rider.
That is fantastic news.
Yeah.
I don't know that he'll capture the same majesty that Nick Cage does in that particular role.
Yeah.
But what I do love about it is that in the, I'm going to say the original Ghost Riders,
yeah.
I'm sure there were some other ones before that, but in the Nick Cage Ghost Riders, the love interest is played by Eva Mendes, who is Ryan Gosling's wife.
Yes.
So I love that little sort of full circle sort of moment thing. I hope they just cast her in the same role.
I think they should. She would now be age appropriate.
Yeah, because it was not a match.
Yeah, she had a big difference in age between her and Nick Cage.
Yes, and a big difference in visual appeal.
Yes.
I would say.
Yes. Let's be kind and leave it there.
Yeah. Look, there are leagues.
Yeah.
There are leagues, and people are in them and people are not in them.
Yes, and I would go so far as to say few people are in the Eva Mendes league, but Nick Cage,
yeah,
he's not
quite
there.
far outside of it.
Yeah,
he's in his own special one. Absolutely, big love for Nick Cage. I was about to say you're not going to hear me criticise him. You absolutely will hear me criticise him. But look, he's gas.
100%. I do think though that means we definitely have to do an episode on the Ghost Riders.
As if we weren't going to.
Yeah.
I mean, you have dragged me to watch those so many times. Do we see Ghost Rider 2 Spirit of Vengeance in the cinema?
We did.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Because those are bad films.
They are not just bad films. They are dreadful films.
They're so bad.
I love them so much.
They're your High School Musical.
They're so bad.
Yeah, or they're your like Hallmark Christmas films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the first one came out in 2008, which, it came out in the same year as Iron Man. So I think it was before Iron Man. So it's just kind of like, oh, okay, fine. But
Set up for a fall there.
The second one came out in 2012. That movie came out the same year as The Avengers and The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, man.
It didn't stand a chance. And on top of that,
even if it was
was dreadful.
Yeah, even if it was good, it didn't stand a chance against those two.
Yeah. So
Christ.
that was the big news from Comic-Con. So I'm very tired. But it was fun.
I am very tired because I couldn't sleep because I had...
Me beside you on my phone.
No, it wasn't that. It was because I had a handful of milk duds at about 8:45. And that's too late for me.
Way too late.
That disturbs my sleep. So, it's my own fault.
I was going to say you should know better, but it was Saturday.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Put me on the spot.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Come on.
All right. So we're at episode 30.
Yes.
We're going to be doing Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yep.
So
Sure are.
buckle up for that, I guess.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to this episode and our previous episodes, thank you so much.
Yes, we appreciate it.
Really do appreciate it. And do all the things. Follow us and
and
comment and
tell someone. Or...
I really like when people leave comments on
It's very fun.
on the episodes.
I do enjoy it.
So continue to do that.
Yeah.
It is loads of fun.
It's great.
All right, we get into it?
Yeah, I'm going to read this dumb IMDb thing.
All right.
As Scott Lang balances being both a superhero and a father, Hope Van Dyne and Dr. Hank Pym present an urgent new mission that finds the Ant-Man fighting alongside the Wasp to uncover secrets from their past.
Oh, God. Do you know what? I am this close to just writing these myself for future episodes.
Yeah.
That was long and rambling.
It was very difficult to read for some reason.
Long and
probably
rambling.
because neither of us slept terribly well.
Yeah. Long and rambling, though, that's kind of the film.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really absorb any of the words as I read them.
It's
What
something
I
about
did think
Ant-Man.
about was that you regularly slag me about how I say wasp.
Because you say
I
wasp.
don't mean to. It's how I was raised.
Wasp.
What do you say?
Bumblebee.
That's not what you say.
I say wasp. Like a dub.
Like a good Anglo-Saxon
Yeah.
Protestant. Ant-Man and the
Wasp.
Wasp.
Yeah.
I can't shorten it. I can't make it any shorter.
And say it again.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
The wasp.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. I don't know.
I love it.
It's impossible. Anyway, this is a 2018 film.
Yeah.
This is the sequel to obviously the first Ant-Man.
Yes.
And what happens?
So this one is the first movie that came out after Infinity War. So
Infinity War.
so it made some money because
Good.
there was a lot of hype around Infinity War.
Yep.
And of course, it is set in the like days and weeks before Infinity War.
Yes. I'm remembering this now.
Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't do notes on this one. I think let's just wing it for this one.
Yeah, fuck it like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's start with, do you like this movie?
So, we watched this the other day
Yeah.
because I needed to see it again because it'd been a long time. I went into it going, I fucking hate this film.
Yeah.
And you know what? The rewatch the other day, I don't mind it as much as I thought. The bits that I hate, there's less of it than I remember.
Interesting.
Yeah. But there's a lot of good in
Yeah.
it. It's still not like, it's not making it into the top 10 anytime soon. But it's not complete bottom of the barrel. Which
Okay.
isn't glowing praise. How do you feel about it?
Very similar, actually. I was surprised when we rewatched it because, like, I've obviously rewatched it a lot because I do rewatches of the
And
whole
you're
thing.
religious with them. You're very stern with yourself.
Yeah. So I've rewatched it a lot, and I never look forward to watching this one. But when we watched it the other night, I was like, "This is loads of fun," and it really is for about 40 minutes. So. Here's my thing, right? So I don't think Peyton Reed is the best director in the world for these films.
Okay.
I just think it was a bad choice of director. Loved Bring It On.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
he's amazing at that one because that's an amazing film.
Yeah. But what I found watching it this time is all of the comedy stuff really works in this film.
Yes.
And the first 40 minutes is basically just a comedy movie.
Yeah, it's just the ex-con guys
Yeah.
and Paul Rudd.
Just having a laugh. It's deadly.
Yeah.
But when it gets into the superhero stuff, some of it is good, some of the action stuff is good, but the plot kind of falls apart.
That's what I found. I was like, I don't really know who I'm supposed to root for or why.
Yeah. I don't know what we're doing or why we're doing it.
Yes.
And it's very rambly, this film.
Yes.
Like, my thoughts on
I couldn't tell you what actually happens, I think.
Yeah.
I know Walton Goggins is there,
Walton Goggins is amazing.
but
In
why
general.
is he there? Yes.
But in this film, the guy wasn't given much to work with.
Yeah.
But yeah, why was he there?
Yeah. So, okay, so we start seeing Paul Rudd under house arrest after the events of Civil War. Is that right?
Yes, so it's basically 2 years later and he's been under house arrest for 2 years, and the movie is set in the final few days of his house arrest.
Yes. And we meet Randall Park,
Yes.
who is just the best.
Agent Jimmy Woo of the FBI.
I love him so much.
And his job is to make sure that Scott Lang obeys his house arrest. So, like, near the start of the film, he's playing with his daughter and his leg goes through a fence and the ankle monitor goes off. So Agent Jimmy Woo and his FBI guys burst into the house and search it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He is so fun.
Yes, I love it so much. And also Judy Greer is there as well with Bobby Cannavale.
I love Bobby Cannavale.
He's amazing. I adore him. He's just so funny. And he's so funny in this. He's only in it for like 3 seconds. He maybe has 4 minutes of screen time.
Yeah.
And each moment on screen is better than the last.
And you don't think of him as like a comedy guy.
No.
But he's really funny in
He's
this.
really funny. And
Yeah.
also he loves, what's his fucking name? Scott Lang. So
Yeah.
I was like, he loves Paul Rudd. No, he loves Scott Lang so much. Like, it's all like big family group hugs.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
It's a completely different dynamic from the first film where now they're like, oh, you're a superhero and you like help the Avengers and stuff. We love you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a lot of fun.
We also see that his kind of cronies, Scott Lang's cronies, Michael Pena,
David
David
Desmalchian.
Desmalchian and T.I. have gone straight.
Yeah.
So they have, off the back of the last film? Yes, off the back of the last film, kind of.
Yeah.
They have set up their own sort of security company called Ex-Con,
Yeah.
which is gas.
Love it.
And they're like, they have a big contract coming up, and it's all so serious, and it's very stressful. They have an office.
Yeah.
Which is adorbs.
And Michael Pena's character, Luis, is like, he's kind of like the boss.
Yeah.
And he's like being real...
Responsible.
Responsible, yeah.
He's like, we can't afford this. Eat the oatmeal.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
So that's all fun.
Yeah.
Loads of fun. So Scott, like, takes a bath and falls asleep and has this dream that he's like, a couple of decades ago, that he is Hope's mother, who was played by
Yes.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah. Hottest woman alive.
Yeah, like she's
So beautiful.
I don't know how old she is now or in
Who
2018, but absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, just stunning. I also love so much that they obviously have the young footage of Michael, what's his name?
Douglas.
Yeah, and Michelle Pfeiffer, because they've been acting forever.
Yeah.
And so they can de-age them really effectively
Yeah.
in those, like, previously on scenes.
Yeah, it's great.
Gorgeous.
I'm still not convinced that Michael Douglas can act.
Oh, he absolutely cannot.
Right?
No!
Like, every time I watch these
gorgeous.
movies, I'm like, how is this guy so famous?
Yeah, no, I don't get it. Maybe he was good in the past or something, but I don't know. He doesn't... I feel it might be that thing where he doesn't fit in a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Like the way Glenn Close didn't fit in Guardians.
Yeah.
And who else was it that I was shitting on before?
I can't remember. But I think you're right, though, because I can definitely... I know he was in that movie Wall Street, which I never saw, but that's something I can see him in.
Yes.
I can see him wearing a suit and being a dickhead investment banker on
Yeah,
Wall Street.
100%.
Yeah. So Scott has that dream that he is Hope's mother, and then he calls Hank and leaves a voice note saying, like, this is what I dreamed or whatever. And then they kidnap him.
Yeah.
Because they're like, at the exact time that you did that, we were opening a tunnel to the quantum realm, and we think that you're quantumly entangled with her, so we need you to help us find her.
Worth noting that the terms of his house arrest means he cannot be in touch with the Pims
At
at
all.
all.
Yeah.
So, ugh.
So by leaving the house
Breaking
and
it.
by being in contact, even by making the phone call to them, he's
Big yikes.
he's like 3 days away from the end of his house arrest, but if he gets caught being in contact with them, it's 20 years.
Yeah.
So, yikes.
Gonna be honest, I'd probably wait the 3 days.
I would have waited
I'd
the
just
3
ring them
days
in 3
myself.
days.
Yeah.
Send them a message. Or like delay send on your email.
Or you know what? Just be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm
A
just-
weird dream.
I'll leave it.
I'm going crazy in my house.
Yeah. Weird dream, whatever.
Yeah.
So he meets up with them. They're trying to track down in the quantum realm Hope's mother.
Because they believe since Scott was able to survive his time in the quantum realm, that she's possibly still down there.
Yeah. And then they tell him that they've built something to go down and get her, but they need a component.
Ah.
And that's where Walton Goggins comes in.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, so
Okay, I
Walton
missed
Goggins plays Sonny Birch, who is in the comics, I think, an Iron Man villain,
Right.
but just like a mogul, just
Okay.
one of those types. And he's got a component that they want to buy off him to put into their device so that they can go down to the quantum realm. This is something that I don't love, because I'm like, you've built this device that allows you to access another realm, but you got to go to Sonny Birch to get a component. Like, what the fuck is that? Lazy writing, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Do you know what it reminded me of?
No.
You know the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie?
Yeah.
Where Jake Johnson's Peter B. Parker Spider-Man character, he's like, where's the goober? And Miles Morales is like, what's a goober? And he's like, there's always a thumb drive or a disc, or there's always something that you got to get. I don't like remembering them, so I just call everything a goober.
It's a goober.
It's a goober. So yeah, they got to go and get the goober from Sonny Birch. So Hope goes to buy it off him, but he double crosses her. But she, I think, steals it from him or something.
Something like that.
And as she's leaving, she gets attacked by Ghost.
Yes.
Tell us about Ghost.
So, I'm not going to do this well. Ghost seems like an angry English girl.
Yeah.
Who... Wait, I tried to remember this. It's like... She was blown up as a child. Her father... No.
What's your childhood trauma? I was blown up. When I was 6 years old, I was blown up.
Her parents were scientists.
Yes.
And her dad got the sack or something from somewhere because he was sciencing too much.
From S.H.I.E.L.D., in fact.
Was that? Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And probably by Michael Douglas gave him the sack, maybe?
Something like
Some
that.
shite like that.
We find
Anyway.
out all of this through a really awkward flashback
It's
later.
very annoying.
Yeah.
So he was sacked, and she's like, that pushed him too far. This kid being like 6 at
Yeah,
the time.
yeah.
And it's like, my dad was traumatized by being sacked. And now he put his science too far. And then the dad blew something up, killed himself accidentally, killed the mother
I think so, yeah.
accidentally. Like everyone else had evacuated, but the child ran back in and was like, hey, shouldn't be alone. It's like, you shouldn't be there in the
Yes.
first place. You shouldn't be in the lab. And she gets blown up, but she got blown up with like quantum shit. So
Yes.
now it's something like,
She's in a constant state of quantum flux, I think is what they
okay,
say.
they use something much dumber.
Okay.
It's like destability or
Yeah.
something. It's some bullshit word, and it's very annoying.
Yeah.
But either way, she is now very angry about this.
Yeah, so she's like constantly
Yeah,
phasing.
yeah.
So she can like be invisible and she can like move through things.
Yes.
But she can't fully control it or something.
But it strikes me that she can control it when she wants to.
But there's something like her state is deteriorating and
Yes.
she's essentially dying.
She's
or
got
something.
3 days to live or whatever. It's
Yeah.
all very conveniently timed. So now she's decided, okay, well, I'm gonna, I don't know.
So she attacks them and they don't really know why.
Yeah.
And there's a big fight scene.
I
And
still don't know why.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Fantastic, thank
Okay.
you.
So the fight scene's kind of fun.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Ant-Man and the Wasp going big and going small and jumping around and kicking things and all that.
Yeah.
But basically, she gets away. She steals their lab, which they've like shrunk down
Mm-hmm.
to the size of a suitcase. She steals that and she bails off and away they go. And then I think it's right here then where they go, we got to go see Bill Foster, who is a character from the comics called Goliath, or back in the early racist days of comics when he was introduced, he was called Black Goliath because
course.
he's black,
Yeah.
which sucks. But Bill Foster is the character's name and he's played by Lawrence Fishburne.
Yes, our very own Morpheus.
Yeah, so he's great.
Yeah.
Love him. They do the thing where they wear baseball caps and sunglasses,
Yeah.
so they're invisible, which
Yes.
Scott Lang does make a joke about.
Yes.
He's like, this is ridiculous. We just look like ourselves on holidays or
Yeah.
something. But yeah, so they go see him and then he's like, oh, here's how you could possibly track down your lab. And away they go. But it's a trap. Because it turns out that he's working with Ghost.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so they kidnap Scott and the Pims.
Right.
And then they reveal that the plan is that they're going to get Janet from the quantum realm and then like suck all of the quantum realm energy out of her to give to Ghost so that she stabilizes. And they're like, but that could kill Janet. And they're like, well, we don't really care. And that's their evil plan.
Except that Ghost is like, I don't give a fuck who I have to knock down to get this done. I'm
Yeah.
getting it done. And Lawrence Fishburne is like, we might be going too far. But what we do learn is that Lawrence Fishburne basically adopted her
Yeah.
when she was a child and left.
Orphaned.
Thank you. I was like, abandoned? That's not it. When she was left orphaned. So he like took her in and raised her or whatever. So it strikes me that he's maybe waited a bit too long to tell her that this is going too far.
Yeah.
Just maybe.
Don't
I
wait
know,
20 years.
right? I know he's obviously like, he's built her like some sort of suit that allows her to be a villain. He's also built her some sort of containment chamber because he too is a scientist who was
Yes.
also sacked from S.H.I.E.L.D. or from Pym Labs or something. Either way, he hates Hank.
Yes. They
Major
used to work
resentment.
together anyway on the Pym particles and all that.
Yeah, and Hank is like, yeah, you're dumb.
Yeah.
And so is Lawrence Fishburne.
Yes.
It's all very like, we're old men and we're crotchety about it.
Yeah.
So that's hilarious. So yeah, she's real angry and basically wants to kill Janet. Again, I don't really buy it as a... Like, 'cause how does she... How did they all come to this conclusion at the same time?
Yeah, and what I don't like about it is they could just go to Hank Pym and say, hey, here's our plan. Do you think we could maybe find a way to safely extract this stuff from Janet?
Right.
And then they could go, well, that's a science problem. Let's work on it together.
Yes.
But instead they just go, let's kill this
Yeah,
bitch.
kill them all. Because
Yeah.
I don't feel like... I know Hank Pym's a bit of a dick, but I feel like if you went to him and went, look, this kid's gonna die. This young woman
Yeah.
is going to cease to exist quite soon because of her quantum destabilization.
Yeah.
And
Love that.
can you help us? I don't think he'd go, no, fuck off.
Yeah.
We're old enemies.
He'd go, you know what? I'm a bad actor, so I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, let's do some science here. Yeah.
So,
And, yeah, we'll just get the ants to do something.
yeah.
I do have a question that is not relevant right now, but they've shrunk down this lab, which is like a 10-story building to the
Yeah.
size of a suitcase. That's constantly being like wheeled around like on a wheelie suitcase.
Yeah.
And
Which is a funny visual.
it is. And it's constantly being like picked up and knocked about the place.
Yeah.
When they go inside, it's always very well in order.
Pristine.
Pristine.
Yeah.
Like, do they have magic in there that keeps everything like
Yeah.
stapled to the walls? Because that shit's definitely all over the gaff.
Also, why do they need a 10-story building? They're working out of one room.
Right?
They're working out of one lab-shaped room.
Yeah.
Just-
I don't know.
Just shrink
Shrink a
down a
cottage.
box or something.
Make a box really big.
Make a box really big,
And then
build a lab in it,
that's
and
it.
then shrink it down. You don't need a building.
De-boxercise it, yeah.
Yeah. Something I forgot to mention is before this, after they had initially spoken to Bill Foster, the FBI arrive at the college where he's the lecturer, and Scott's like, oh shit, they're going to find out. I got to get home. And he races home so that Jimmy Woo doesn't catch him. And when he gets there, Jimmy Woo is like hot in his tails, but he's like, all good, we're fine, I'm here, cool. And they have this really funny moment where he's like shown Jimmy that he's like been learning close-up magic and all that. But there's this really funny moment where Woo says to him something like, I'll see you. No, that's later. Forget me. We'll get back to that.
I enjoyed it nonetheless.
Yes.
But there is a lot of close-up magic. And
There
a
is.
lot of like, I'm going to get you, Scott.
Yeah.
And it's all very fun.
The reason I mention it, though, is this is the second time we've seen Woo burst into Scott's house. And we will see it again a third time later on in the movie. And I'm like, there's just too much of that.
Yeah.
There's too much of like, I gotta get home because the FBI are gonna catch me.
Yes.
They just keep using it over and
And
over.
he gets home at shockingly high speeds.
Yes.
Like, he can't fly. And there's a couple of times where he's not even in the suit. It's like, how are you getting there so fast?
Yeah.
And like, San Francisco is all hills.
Yes.
Is he running uphill the whole time trying to get home? Jesus.
So we'll get to the next time and we'll talk about it more then, but that's an annoying thing for me.
That's fair.
Okay, so where did that leave us?
So they're kidnapped. They've got Ghost. No, Ghost has them. Everyone's very angry. Do they escape?
They escape and then they make a new plan to go down into the quantum realm and actually save Janet. When they're doing that, they like activate the
Quantum tunnel.
yes, and it like they've put a tracker on it or something, so they know Ghost is coming to
Get them.
get them. Yeah. And they know Sonny Birch is also coming with his goons to get them. So they activate it and Hank is like, I'm going to go down into the quantum realm and I'm going to find her. And then Scott is left to fight Ghost, but also go on a big car chase, which is a bit fun.
I do like the car chase.
Sonny Birch is also chasing them. Their cars are in a little Hot Wheels kit.
case.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
We get a lot of good Louis stuff here
Yeah.
as well.
A lot of good product placement.
A lot of good product placement, yeah.
But yeah, a lot
Buy
of
your
good
Hot
Louis
Wheels.
stuff. Yes.
And yeah, again, like the first one, Michael Pena just shines.
He steals the show.
Yeah.
Completely. He's so funny.
Yeah, and it's upsetting because we know that in the third movie, he's not in it at all.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because he's such a bright spot in this.
Yeah. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, and so much of it is just ad lib.
Yeah.
Like, so much of it is improvisation. You can see that from the bloopers. And not on this film. There were fuck all.
Yeah, the
There's
bloopers on this are not
shit
great.
gag reel in this film because,
Yeah.
I don't know, no one was having any fun. I can't tell.
Yeah.
But on the first one, it's just wall to wall Michael Pena just being amazing.
Yeah, he's so good.
And in this one, we just don't get to see enough of him.
Yeah, it's a pity.
Yeah.
But what can you do? So anyway, Hank goes down into the quantum realm. He finds his wife, who's been down there for like 30 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Since 1987, I believe.
Okay,
So,
that's
yeah,
21 year, 2018
31
minus
years.
1987, 31 years.
Yeah. So he finds her and they come out of the quantum realm and she's like, oh, I can just transfer this energy to Ghost and she'll be fine. So there's no need to be
That's it.
talking about killing.
No need to be so aggressive.
And then she does.
Yeah, and she's just like, yeah, I'll just touch your hand, pet.
Yeah, it's
Just
great.
give you a hug, whatever.
worry
And then
about it.
Ghost is like, oh, okay.
Oh no.
Like, yeah, you didn't have to be such assholes about this.
Yeah.
Stop being so very colonizing about the whole situation. Like, just calm down, everyone.
The British reaction to everything is to just colonize.
Yeah, British and the Americans.
What?
Let's just blow it up.
What is the lady's name who plays Ghost?
Oh, hold on. She's got a really long name that is shortened to another one. Give me 2 seconds. I'll find it for you.
She's got a double barreler, I think.
Hannah John Kamen.
John Kamen.
Yes, it's Hannah Dominique E. John Kamen.
Oh, okay.
So Hannah John Kamen.
Okay.
She was in she was in a TV show that we watched as well with that guy that I love, who actually plays the Hydra Nazi guy in Captain America Winter Soldier. No, sorry, the original in the first Avenger.
Yes. Again, that was one of
Richard
those movies, shows Harlan Coben.
Yes.
So I did not like that at all.
Yeah,
But
what was it called? The Stranger or something like that? I'm trying to find it here.
that sounds about right. But he's very good. I don't know about her. Like, I don't think she's good in this, to be honest. She is in a later movie, and she is very good at, like, playing the same character, and she is a lot better in it. But I think this script or whatever just didn't work for her.
Yeah.
Doesn't work for a lot of people.
Yeah. Look, the whole film, I think, is just not great, and I just really didn't... Like, there are some villains I absolutely understand.
Yeah.
And there are some villains where I'm like, you're actually just a dick, and I don't have any time for this.
This is, I think, though, the problem with this movie. So none of the villains are compelling.
Yeah.
There's no real reason for Sonny Birch to be there. They're
None.
like, he's got a component. And then later he's like, I'm going to steal the lab. And his whole thing is like, he wants to steal the lab so that he can start a business or something like that. It's crazy.
And then for some reason, his henchmen are like, we're going to use truth serum on everyone.
Yeah, that's
And it's like,
weird.
what is this? Like, what's happened? Like,
What's the tone here?
What? That's it. What are we going for? Because in fairness, all the truth serum stuff is gas with the ex-con guys. And that's wonderful.
But it's like a different film.
But it's like a different film. I'm like, I don't think we needed 2 sets of villains.
Yeah.
I think it made it just... I don't know, were they just trying to give Walton Goggins a job?
See, he doesn't need the work. He's fine. Goggins is doing fine.
Yeah.
But it's like they were like, the movie we've made is like 70 minutes long, and that's too short.
Yeah.
So let's
we need
throw in another villain.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's all very rambly, and a big problem I have with the movie as well is that it's just kind of rambly. It just kind of, like, there's somewhere around the midpoint that feels like you're going into Act 3, and you're like, okay, we're going to be out of here in about 20 minutes. But no, there's a good solid hour left.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the movie then, after all that's done, has another Scott has to get home before the FBI get there. And magically, he gets home
Yes.
just in time. And this is where he has that funny interaction with Wu, where they take the ankle bracelet, the ankle monitor off him. And he's like, all right, thanks for everything, Wu. And Wu was like, yeah, I'll see you around, Scott.
Yeah.
And then he says something like, where are you going to see me?
Yeah.
And they have this really fun interaction that's all just ad-lib.
Oh, that's lovely. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Again, they're both so funny.
Yes.
Like,
So Wu says, I'll see you around, Scott. And Paul Rudd just decided to go, where will you see me?
Yeah.
And then the two of them just back and
Yeah,
forth
it's like,
ad-libbing.
oh, did you want to...
Do you want to get some
do you
dinner?
want to do something? Like, are you... No. Oh, okay. Well, okay. It's like, oh, poor Jimmy Woo.
Yeah. Loads of fun. So that's
Yeah.
basically the movie. But
Yeah.
then we've got the post-credit scene,
Yes.
which is a bit devastating. You want to tell us about that?
Oh my God. So we have Michelle Pfeiffer back.
Yep.
What's her name?
Janet.
Janet Van Dyne. So they're on a roof, and for some reason, they are sending Scott into the quantum realm to get
More particles.
so they can do more science with it. So they're like, okay, cool. On the count of 5, they count down 5 seconds, and they put him into the quantum realm. He just has to open his little flask thing, and it's going to absorb the things. And he goes, all right, beam me back. And Hope goes, okay, bring me back in 5, 4, 3. And then we cut back to Earth, and we see that all 3 of them have been dusted by Thanos.
Ugh.
It's like, oh my God. And it's just Scott Lang going, Hope, Hank, guys. And it's like, oh my God, no, he's stuck there forever.
Yeah.
And this is probably the only part of the film that actually
Matters?
furthers. Yes. So the post-credit scene is the only bit that actually is going to make any difference in the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
So that again strikes me as this film's kind of a filler.
Yeah. And
It's a paycheck.
Yeah.
For the people who are making it.
And it feels like, again, you don't need every movie to further the entire
100%,
universe.
yes.
But when you have an Avengers movie that ends on a cliffhanger like Infinity War, You want the next movie you see to do something
To
with
do
that.
something.
And it does in the post-credit scene.
Yes.
And that's like...
It does for about 4 seconds.
Yikes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a great scene to see in the cinema. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. I was like,
Cannot wait for more.
Shit.
But yeah, that's how the movie ends.
Yeah.
So overall, if I was talking to someone about this movie, I'd probably say, you know what? If you're not a completionist, you can probably skip it.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah?
As I so regularly do
Yeah.
when I'm only doing the partial full rewatch with you.
Yeah.
So you do the full one and I'm just fair weather.
Yeah.
I pop in on the ones I want to see and I go, well, I'm not watching that one.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about that one. I'm glad we did watch it properly the other day because I really did need to see it again because I'd forgotten most of it. I remembered Ghost, but I didn't remember any of the ex-con stuff. I did not remember Walton Goggins being alive.
Yeah.
Like, I had no recollection of what was going on in this film at all until I saw it. But I think what had annoyed me the first time was, again, I was just like, I don't give a shit about Ghost. I don't give a shit about any of her motivations. I don't give a shit about any of this. I don't care that Lawrence Fishburne and Michael Douglas used to be friends. In the past life they used to work together and now they have a rift between them. It's like, none of this is speaking to me in any way.
Yeah. What you want out of these movies is more Paul Rudd just having fun.
Yeah.
Because that's the good shit.
That's the good
That
shit.
first 40 minutes.
David Dasmalkian doing his whole Baba Yaga thing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's great.
So funny. Like, use those guys because it's Paul Rudd. Do you know what? There was a scene that we skipped over where at one point where they're testing the quantum tunnel or something.
Yeah.
And Janet Van Dyne's spirit inhabits Paul Rudd.
Yes.
And he does a bit where he's like, oh, I only have a few minutes to do this.
Yeah.
Not for me.
That was a bit creepy.
Not for me. Didn't like it.
Yeah.
Ugh, no, it gave me the ick.
Yeah, and Paul Rudd does a good job with it, but it's just a bit weird.
Yeah.
Why is he Janet for a few minutes?
Yeah, don't like it.
Don't love that.
Didn't like it at all. And like, I think there's some situations where you see that, and I don't know if it's about the actor, about how it's written or how it's directed, but you can see people completely inhabiting that other role, and it's not weird at all because you're watching it and you're going, oh shit, that's the other person.
Yeah.
Like, that is the other character that they are playing, and I can see that, and I can't even see the other person anymore.
Yeah.
In this case, it was very much Paul Rudd doing a girl's voice. Maybe it's because we hadn't met Janet yet, so we maybe couldn't see that it was like a really good take on what Michelle Pfeiffer would do with the part. But I just was like,
that's a good point.
Don't like this.
You kind of have to earn that stuff.
You know?
And if we haven't met her enough to know what she's like, then it's just a dude doing a woman's voice.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of any body switch, like, episodes or films that we've seen before. Like, the only one I can think of is Stargate, which you obviously haven't seen.
No.
But in Stargate SG-1, like, Jack, who is MacGyver, Richard Dean Anderson, and Teal'c,
Kratos from the God of War
Christopher
games.
Judge, they do a body switch, and it is hilarious.
Yeah.
Because it is the two most opposite characters, but they both really embody the character of each other, and it's wonderful to watch.
Here's another one that nobody's gonna know. There's an episode of Smallville where Martha Kent, Clark Kent's mother, she gets like body swapped with a 16-year-old girl who's like a bimbo bitch or whatever, and this woman just inhabits it, and she is fucking unreal.
Some of the best acting.
Unbelievable.
She is amazing at it. There's one particular line where she calls someone a bitch.
Yeah.
And it is so funny because it was like, you were in your 60s.
Yeah.
And she is just being a 16-year-old. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So like you can see those. And for that, like, we didn't know the character, but it was the embodiment of this thing. And I think we just didn't have that for this particular scene.
Yeah.
I know it's a small scene. I know it's maybe 30 seconds.
But it's weird.
It is weird.
It leaves a weird taste.
Yeah.
There is to go on a really good scene though with Paul Rudd. There's a really cool fun one where his suit is malfunctioning and he tries to shrink down he only gets to like 2/3 a human size or whatever, and so he's just like a little short guy running around like the size of a small child.
Yeah, he's like an 8-year-old.
Yeah, and he's like trying to like jump up to open a door and stuff. That stuff is really good.
Wearing a
and
really
he does
big
great.
hoodie. It's so dumb. It's great.
That's loads of fun.
Yeah.
So overall, what kind of rating are you giving this?
Oh, I'm gonna say like a 5.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I said, I did enjoy it a lot more than I thought I would when watching it again. But, like I said, Michael Douglas just doesn't, like, in that scene, for example, the one that you just talked about where he's like 2/3 size and coming out of school and he's like, do you want a juice box and some string cheese? I'm like, you don't even seem like you're acting. You just seem like just being a dick.
Yeah.
So I don't...
Paul Rudd responding to that by saying, do you really have those things?
Completely fixed it.
Hilarious.
Only thing that neutralized the scene.
Yeah.
But I don't love Michael Douglas in it. Like you said, he's probably amazing in other things. But like he's amazing at falling down. Like,
oh yeah. Jesus, how did I forget that?
Yeah. But this is not the role for him. Again,
Yeah.
I think he just doesn't fit into that cinematic universe, into that comic book sci-fi.
Yeah.
It's not his niche.
Yeah. And maybe he's just gotten to the stage where he's like, I can make money. I don't need to work very hard.
Doing the Harrison
Whatever.
Ford on it.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. Show up, say some words. What the fuck are they going to do about it?
Yeah.
You're Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
Like, I would absolutely be phoning it in at that age. But don't love the ghost storyline. Don't really need it.
Yeah.
Again, like you said, it's kind of a patchwork plot
Yeah,
altogether. Totally. So, doesn't really... But I did enjoy it more than I thought. But there are too many problems with it to warrant a higher rating, I think, for me.
Cool.
What about you? That was a very long answer to a short question.
Great answer. I am going to say 5.5.
Okay, good.
I was going to say 6, and then I was like, you know what, that's a bit too much.
Yeah.
I definitely feel the same way as you in that when we watched it the other day, I had a lot more fun with it, but it's still not great.
Yeah.
It's just kind of fine.
Yeah.
I will say, if you were to gauge the Ant-Man movies on Evangeline Lilly's hairstyle,
I was just about to say this.
this is the best one.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one gets an 8 for hair.
Yeah.
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 Because her hair is so much better in this one. But this is the top tier hair. I think the first film was probably the second hair.
Yeah.
And then the
that was
third
bad.
film is where it gets really bad.
The third film was real bad hair.
It's not a vibe.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Not for me either.
No.
Do not like.
Yeah, but again, we know she sucks. So,
Yeah.
whatever.
So, whatever.
Fuck her in her hair. What do you think it is on IMDb?
I would say IMDb is more generous than us.
Of course.
And I'm going to say 7.4.
7.0.
Ooh, that's too good.
It is.
That's
I
too
agree.
good a score.
Yeah. But what are you going to do?
Yeah.
People, there's no accounting for taste.
We've probably talked about good bits and bad bits already, so let's try condense it down to, do you have one least favourite bit, or least favourite line read, or whatever, and then one most favourite?
Okay, you go first.
Okay.
So I can think.
My least favourite is probably just the whole Sonny Birch storyline. I know I'm trying to condense it down to one thing, and then that's an entire plot. But it's just so unnecessary. And the fact that he's got a goober for some reason, that these scientists that have all this stuff, they're like, we need the component, and then never explain why. It's just such a transparent, we need to get from A to B, where B is Walton Goggins has a job.
Yeah.
So don't love that.
I'd probably go the opposite side to you, and I'd say I don't need the ghost storyline.
Okay.
I'd rather the whole film was about them trying to chase down Walton Goggins and his bad guys to get the goober.
Yeah.
And have that be the conflict.
Yeah.
Rather than the other nonsense of, again, your parents blew themselves up. It's somehow now everybody else's fault.
True.
So get some therapy.
Yeah.
And leave me alone.
Yeah.
So I'd probably delete that storyline.
Yeah, fair.
Instead. Yeah.
Fair. And what about your favourite bit? If you have a favourite bit.
I love everything Michael Pena does.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that I can pick anything out. I think it would probably just be him
Yeah.
in this film, to be honest. I'd say he's probably the best thing out there. There's a scene where he's given truth serum, and the guy who's giving it to him was like, it's not truth serum. But Michael Pena is like, they're like, what do you know about Scott Lang? And he starts from, like, the day he was born.
Yeah.
Like, it's brilliant.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I would say my favourite bit is just that mid-credit scene, because it ties into Infinity War, but that's kind of an indictment on the film.
Isn't it?
So if I was to be a bit more generous, I would say the scenes between Paul Rudd and Jimmy Woo.
Yeah, Randall Park. Yeah.
Who is unbelievable. And I kind of thought this might be a one and done for Randall Park in the MCU, but he will be back pretty soon.
And in such a joyous manner.
Yeah.
I was so happy to see him again. It
Yeah.
was like just such a nice surprise, because it really does feel like a one and done.
Yeah.
Like, it's just this little part that he's going to do and then move on, but then we do get to see him again, and it's fantastic. So yeah, it's really the three comedy guys. One thing I kind of like about this film is that Paul Rudd doesn't try to do too much of the serious acting. Because again, like I said before, I don't think that man's had a bad day in his life.
No.
So I don't think he can really do the serious stuff.
Yeah.
Believably for me, because he doesn't I don't know. I don't feel like he has any actual sadness.
Yeah.
So
I think
I need the sadness.
I think he can, but I've seen him act in things where, you know, it's not written to be a comedy or whatever. Peyton Reed, again, is a very comedy director.
Yeah, of course.
And the writers of this movie, of which Paul Rudd was one, wrote for a comedy movie. So when they try to give him serious stuff, it's always through the lens of comedians.
Yeah.
Whereas when he's in an actual drama, I think he's very good.
I've never seen that, you see.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm missing. I would say if he's in an end-to-end drama without any sort of wink to the camera,
Yeah.
I'd say it'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
But I've always only seen it where they're trying to pivot it so sharply from hilarity to heartwarming, and it never really gets there for me.
Yeah. And I think it's fair enough that if you've got someone as funny as Paul Rudd, you want to bring funny.
Hell yeah.
Oh, let's do that. What's your favorite Paul Rudd movie that's not like an MCU one?
Oh, shit. Okay, I need to look this up. Ooh, I mean, Clueless.
Clueless. Yeah, you'd almost have to discount that one as well because
Yeah.
it's so obviously the best.
Yeah, because it is amazing.
Should we do Clueless sometime?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a great film.
Friggin' love Clueless.
What else have you got in the Paul Rudd stakes?
Ooh, let's see. Okay, I need to... Hang on. Filtering to movie. 72.
Okay, I've
God
got one.
help us. You go.
I really love that movie that he did in about 2009, I think. I Love You, Man, which
Oh, yeah.
is this really fun,
You love that so much.
funny, heartwarming comedy about a guy who gets engaged and doesn't really have any friends to tell about it. So he like tells some guys from the gym and he tells some guys from work and they're all like, oh, cool. But he doesn't really have a male best friend. And the movie is about him trying to find a male best friend. So he's got a best man, which is like a really fun setup for a movie. It's also, I think, one of those things that, like, as you get older, it's harder to make friends, particularly for men, I think. And so there's that. And then he meets a guy played by Jason Segel.
Yeah.
And they hit it off. Really funny movie. If you haven't seen I Love You, Man, I recommend.
Yeah, he loves it so much. So I kind of have two.
Okay.
Both in which he's sort of a side character.
Okay.
But Wet Hot American Summer.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. And Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Also amazing.
Like, he's barely there in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, but also Jason Segel.
Yes.
And he's just so funny.
Yeah. So
Just trying to teach him to surf. Just do nothing.
I
You have
saw
to do more than that.
I saw an interview with him not too long ago where he was talking about Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and I think he got the job last minute.
Okay.
So they flew him in and they were like, you're going to get off the plane and you're going straight to this tanning salon where we got to tan you up because you're meant to be from Hawaii.
Yeah.
So they so he hadn't slept. It was like 40 hours between when he'd last slept and when he got there, straight in for tanning, and they did the whole thing. And then they're like, now you can go to the hotel. We shoot in the morning. He goes to the hotel, immediately takes a shower.
Oh.
And all of the tan.
No, Paul Rudd.
Yeah. So you had to go do it again.
Why didn't they tell him? You have to
mean,
tell boys this.
you do have to tell boys
Yeah.
this. I would have done exactly the same
Yeah,
thing.
of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah.
silly goose.
So we do love Paul Rudd.
Yeah, I know. We're big fans in this house. He is fantastic. And
Yeah.
he just seems like a good dude all around.
He does seem like a good dude.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it for Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yes. Are you excited for Spider-Man?
I am incredibly excited for Spider-Man. So this is the fourth installment of a Spider-Man franchise, which is great.
Oh.
But yeah, cannot wait. There's some mystery to it.
Yes.
So we've got Sadie Sink, who is
Okay.
from
Stranger
Things. She is playing a mystery role in this.
I see.
People are pretty sure who she's going to be playing
Okay.
because she's playing a red-haired girl.
I would have my own guess.
Yeah.
Do you know?
So it's pretty obvious that she's likely to be an X-Man.
Yes.
But we'll see on Wednesday.
Okay.
But yeah, I cannot wait.
Yeah, I've barely seen a trailer for this.
That's because I won't let you watch trailers.
No.
Because then I have to watch
Well,
trailers.
also, we haven't gone to the cinema a huge amount lately, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't seen much about it at all.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of going in blind, which is nice.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah.
going to be fun. I was devastated at the end of the last one.
So
Like,
devastated.
absolutely heartbroken. I know we're not there yet, obviously, but Jesus, that was just, ugh,
Yeah.
tragic.
So maybe ahead of our next episode, we just do a little 3 minutes on Brand New Day.
3 minutes spoiler free.
Spoiler free,
Yes.
just our reactions.
Yes. Excellent.
Meanwhile, our next episode is Captain Marvel.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So that's coming up
this
next
one.
week. Yeah.
It's fun.
I kind of feel
soundtrack.
like, yes, real fun soundtrack. All 90s.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like we're getting close to Endgame.
Yeah.
After that, I feel like you probably have rewatched the movies from there on a lot less than the pre-Endgame
Definitely.
movies.
Yeah. I sort of nearly closed a door
Yeah.
after Endgame and was like, okay,
I think
I'm good now.
that's a big problem that Marvel has had,
Yeah.
that they ended it.
How are you going to reach that high point again?
Yeah.
You know?
So I feel like we'll be rewatching some more movies.
Oh, hell yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I was like, is that a good thing? Probably.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because
We get
despite
to
what
sit
people
and
say,
watch popcorn.
generally the quality of the movies post-Endgame is still really high.
Oh, yeah. It's still high. It's
Yeah.
just really difficult to reach those absolute heights and the anticipation
Yeah.
that came with them. Because, jeepers, I do remember seeing Endgame for the first time.
Yeah.
And holy God, being in the cinema, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big feels all around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you'll get to do that again soon because Endgame is being re-released in cinemas this September.
Seriously?
Yes,
In advance of Doomsday?
in advance of Doomsday and with extra scenes added in.
Snyder Cut.
That yes, Snyder Cut. So it's going to be called Avengers Endgame Encore.
Oh.
And it'll be 7 minutes longer.
Okay. So
So-
obviously we're going to go see that.
We are absolutely going to go see
Okay,
that.
cool.
At least once.
At least once.
Probably just the once.
You'll go 3 times. I'll go once.
I don't know. I saw Endgame in its original cinema run 7 times.
Yeah.
So
But you loved it.
I did. But I think eight will be fine because I've also watched
8 is
it
enough. Wasn't
about
that
15 times since.
a TV show or something?
8 is enough?
Yeah. Did I make that up?
I don't know.
I don't think I did. I think it's like I feel like it's some sort of 90s soap. 8 is enough. 1977 to 1981.
What?
Starring Dick Van Patten.
Which one's he?
I don't know. I've never heard of him.
Okay.
Laney O'Grady. Yeah, I don't know any of these people. But either way, it ran from 1977 to 1981.
Okay, well that's how I'm going to live my life insofar as Endgame viewings in the cinema. 8 is enough.
With that,
Riddick's out! Thanks for listening to this episode.
You can find us on Instagram at riddix_on or drop us an email at riddixonpodcast@gmail.com.
Feel free to leave us a review wherever you're listening and share with a friend.
See you next time.